The news, you hear very, very bad news and it's stomach turning news, just the pronunciation of the CH, stomach. And at proficiency level, that's no problem as well. Haunted house, where all the ghosts are. Plunges punters into a nightmare inferno, very creative. The verb to plunge is to drop. The temperature plunges. In the car, you maybe plunge the stick. In the bathroom, you have the plunger. It's the stick to put in the toilet to clear the toilet. So to plunge is to drop. We say to take the plunge, and that means to buy the expensive item. So buying a house, you're maybe very nervous, you're very unsure, you don't want to make a decision, and then finally, boom, you take the plunge and you decide to go for it. That's very famous, to take the plunge. We have a plunge pool in the swimming area, the ice part, the very small ice water, and you boom, you plunge into the water. Okay, remember the price can plunge, the temperature can plunge. It is important. The markets can plunge. And a punter is very interesting as well. It's a little informal, but basically the verb to punt is related to American football. The man or the woman that kicks the ball, to punt the ball is to kick the ball. Okay, but in more everyday vocabulary, when you bet, when you put money on a gamble or a bet, this is what we say to make a punt, okay, or to punt your money, to have a punt, sorry, that's the most typical expression. To have a punt, not a pint, not a point, but a punt. So to have a punt is to have a bet or to have a gamble. So a punter is very well known to be a person who gambles, just the ordinary person. He's a punter on the street. Maybe the person buying the product in the restaurant, having a meal, this is considered a punter. It's just an ordinary person, okay? Ordinary Joe Soap, we might hear as well, okay? Or the guy on the street, the ordinary man on the street, Joe Soap. That's a famous expression, or just a punter. So puts, it moves, it directs the viewer, because in this situation, it's the person paying the money for the movie. They are the punters. You are paying the money for this class, so you are considered a punter. It's almost like you're trying your luck, you're taking a chance, okay? And that's the significance as well. Inferno is like a fire. Hideous, it's very horrible. Disgusting, it's vile, it's hideous. It's brilliant vocabulary. Honeycomb of bulging eyes, this is incredible. It's definitely not common, but it's very creative, okay? The